Hey, Singing for Fun! Welcome to today's video, and our theme today is going to be the port. So I live in Leith and I've grown up here, and that's a port town, so I thought that would be a nice theme for us today. To begin, we're not going to do a dance, we're instead going to do a little bit of musical mindfulness based on the imagery of a port. So we're just going to get into a nice, comfortable position, and we're going to do about 2 minutes nice deep breathing, thinking about imagery of ships in the oceans and a port. So let's just start with some deep breathing. Can we breathe in through our noses? So long breath in through our nose and then long breath out through our mouth. We want to be breathing deep, deep right into our belly. So we're thinking that our belly is like a balloon. So when we breathe in, it's expanding, and then when we breathe out, it comes back together and shells up like a wee balloon. So deep breaths through your nose. And as you're doing deep breathing, I want you to think of these long, slow, gentle waves rocking into the port, rocking up against the docks. And listen to your breath as you're breathing in. Listen to your breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep breathing it, coming in and out. Just sound a bit like a sea breeze. Keep going. Remember that really big expansion in your belly when you breathe in. You don't really want your shoulders to be going up and down. You just want all the movement in and out of your belly. Can you put your hand on your belly and feel that big rocking in and out like a boat in a port? Expanding and contracting. So you're sitting on this port, deep breathing. You can see the ships rocking side to side, the sea lapping up at the docks. And in the distance you might see some storms, some cloudy grey skies, or you might see some beautiful blue skies. And that's fine, we can just acknowledge that all of those things are happening over there, but where we are right now is in this moment, sitting at our port, deep breathing, listening to our own breath, feeling our own bodies. So I want you to have a little think about what ships are coming into your port right now. So what are these ships bringing in to the port? What does that represent? So are they bringing in any feelings or actions or intentions for the day? Intentions for yourself, for how you want to act or feel? What are those things that you'd like the ship to bring to you when it comes into your port? Can you wave and welcome these ships in and say, welcome, it's brilliant, thanks for bringing in all these lovely positive things. So now we want to think about the ships now leaving the port, and what are they taking away as they go? So there may be any negative feelings or worries that you wanted to get rid of. You can load them onto the ship. They can set sail and go away. So think about the things that, as a ship leaves into the distance, what do you want that ship to take away? And when you've decided that and everything's on the ship and it starts to go, can you just give it a wee wave, thank it for being there, saying you've had your time, and say goodbye. So we'll just do a couple of last few breaths. Again, through the nose, in, expanding in the belly, out the mouth, feeling the belly contract. Just thinking about what your body's doing and what you can hear. Well done. Great. I hope we feel a little bit more relaxed, and that the ships that are in our port right now are filled with lots of lovely things that we can enjoy in our day. So our warm-up song is a song that I've wanted to do for a wee while, and Penny does this a lot in her videos, and I really loved it, and that's why I heard it, so I decided I wanted to do this one. Partly because it mentions Leith and I just love Leith, but also because it's a really gorgeous song, and I feel like the melody enacts a big wave. So this is the Silver Tassie, and it's a beautiful song about a sailor who's about to go to war, and he's having his last kind of cheers to his Bonnie Mary. So let me just sing you the tune first, and then it's very simple. We'll go through and we'll think about the wave of the melody as we go. Go bring to me a pint of wine and fill it in a silver tassie that I may drink before I go a service to my bonny lassie, the boat rocks at the pier o' Leith, full out the wind blows frae the ferry, the ship rides by the berry claw, and I'm on leave, my bonny Mary. Oh, bye. Don't go, just in the song, you know. So let's think about this nice wave. So, go bring to me pint of wine. So this kind of dragging off the seafloor, really low depths of your vocals. Do do do. Coming up a little bit, and then we're going to crest at the top. And fill it in a silver tassie. Back down. Then we start again at the bottom of the floor. That I may drink before I go. Crest it. A service take. And what we're going to do is we're just going to flip back up. My bonny lassie. So very simply, the first 4 lines, la 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 la. We do it again. La 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 la. And then when we come to those, the boat rocks at the pier of Leith, full loud the wind blows frae the ferry. So that kind of third section, that's going to be when we're kind of sailing on top of the wave of this vocal pitching, if you will. The boat rocks at the pier o' Leith, and we kind of stay up there a bit. Full out the wind blows frae the ferry. Now we're going to go right back down to the bottom of the floor for the 4th line. The ship rides by, and it's just the same pattern that we did for the 2nd line. The ship rides by the berry claw, and I'm on leave, my bonny Mary. So one little thing to look out for at the end of the 2nd section and the end of the 4th section, we're going da 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 da. And at the end of the 1st section is the one that goes right back down to the bottom of the sea. Does that make sense? I hope so. I know Penny does a slightly different tune to this, but this particular tune I took from Emily Smith. So yeah, just think about that wave as it's going up and down. And you'll see in the video that I've taken some videos of Leith now, literally yesterday. But also at the end I've put in some lovely photos or drawings of Leith and the docks of Leith when this song would have been sung by Robbie Burns. Fetch to me a pint of wine and fill it in a silver tassie that I may drink before I go a service take, my bonny lassie, on shore. What might me land on which to carry? No shouts of war that's heard afar is leaving thee, my bonny Mary. So for the end of our sing-along session today, we've got another collab, which is very exciting. This one was suggested by Emma. She wanted to do a sea shanty. So how do we look? And I really liked the song Heelin' Laddie, which is a really traditional Scottish folk song or folk tune, which was originally called If Thou'lt Play Me Fair Play. And it's had lots of different versions, and it's used in the military, it's used as part of Scottish step dances and Highland dances. It was used a song Rabbie Burns did, lots of Rabbie Burns today. Rabbie Burns did a version as part of a kind of Jacobite rebellion song about Bonnie Prince Charlie. And what we're going to do today is the sea shanty version, which talks about all the different ports that the sailors go into. Hence the theme of ports. So it's a brilliantly easy tune to do, like most sea shanties, and it's in the minor key. So the refrain, if you just want to sing the refrain, you're very welcome to. The line is Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, and then the second refrain is my bonnie Heelin' laddie. So it would go something like this. One, two, three. Was you ever in Quebec? Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, loading timber on the deck, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. So, just to cut out those little refrains again. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie. It's got a nice little kind of twiddly bit. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie. Can you do it with me? We'll do it a few times. 3, 4. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie. Last time. Let's go again. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie. Great. And then the last refrain is my bonnie Heelin' laddie, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. So let's put those two together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. Let's do it again. 3, 4. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. Let's do it just one more time. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. Smashed it. You killed it. You got it. It's brilliant. So the verses, somebody will say, were you ever in, and they'll say a port town, and then they'll tell you, were you doing this thing in that town? So for example, was you ever in Quebec? Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, loading timber on the deck, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. Another example is, was you ever in Baltimore? Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, dancing on the sanded floor, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. It's just checking where folks have been, so it's quite nice. Then for the chorus, you've got the same refrain but it's slightly different. You can join in. And remember, when we're doing sea shanties, the sea shanties are work songs, so this whole kind of premise of using music to help you do quite a hard task, very much like a walking song. So this is the bit where you kind of can pretend you're like pulling on the ropes of the ship. So we've gone, was you ever in Quebec? Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, loading timber on the deck, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. Chorus goes, hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, Heelin' laddie, hey ho, and away she goes, my bonnie Heelin' laddie. So, hey ho, and away she goes. Do you want to give that a wee shot? I try to say shot and go at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey ho, and away she goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey ho, and away she goes. Lovely. And you repeat that, apart from she goes down at the end. So it goes, hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie. That's such a fun song. I love it so much. Okay, so we've got the tune. That's the tune done. If you want to sing along with the verses, you're very welcome to. There is one harmony that I'd like to teach you very quickly, which is the low harmony, and it's really fun. So we can get our note from my bonnie heeling laddie. That's our starting note for bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Can we just do that? Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. And really kind of use your diaphragm at the bo, he, because that's going to be bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Lovely. And then for the last refrain, my bonnie heeling laddie. It's on the tip of my range. Bonnie heeling laddie. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. My bonnie heeling laddie. Okay, so that's the verse bit. And then for the chorus, you've got a fun bit as well. You go, hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie. Break it down ever so slightly. Hey ho, and away she goes. Just try that little bit. Hey ho, and away she goes. And you can use your kind of power there. Hey ho, and away she goes. Delish. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie he. So you say my bonnie he, and then you repeat again. My bonnie heeling laddie. My bonnie heeling laddie. Let's do that last bit. 3, 4. My bonnie heeling laddie. Should we do the lower part for the whole chorus? Yes. Hey ho and away. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey ho and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie. Fabulous. Brilliant. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun singing this song. I definitely did. And please put your hands together. A big round of applause for our two wonderful singers singing with us today. We've got Christine, who you'll see on video singing with us, and Emma, who you'll hear, and you'll see photos that she's sent through of the ocean and of ships, which remind her of this song. So they sang so wonderfully. Give them a big round of applause, and I hope you enjoy singing along with us too. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
Was you ever in Quebec? Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, loading timber on the deck. My bonnie heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie, laddie. Was you ever in Baltimore? Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, dancing on the sanded floor. My bonnie heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie, laddie. Was you ever in Bombay? Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, on the town with 3 months' pay. My bonnie heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie, laddie. Was you ever in Valimpo? Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, where the Yankee boys all go. My bonnie heeling laddie. Hey ho, and away away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie, laddie. Was you ever in Aberdeen? Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, prettiest girl you ever see. My bonnie heeling laddie, hey ho, and away she goes. Bonnie laddie, heeling laddie, hey ho, and away she goes. My bonnie heeling laddie, laddie.